Welcome to Peden Stadium, Athens, Ohio, home to the Bobcats of Ohio U. We're looking forward to a full house and a terrific game in this one. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bobcats will kick it away to start. On the move from inside is 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. The give out of the gun. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the first down.
Well, it's an electrifying run. You think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker and his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all...
And the ball's on the ground. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. An offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
Looking for a man. It's back. They get him down after he makes the catch. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Wants to throw on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Bell. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
That is a really good-looking throw. And you think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships.
And the ball is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49.
And I'll tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
First down for this offense. The give to the tailback. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Six-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The run from the shotgun. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Back to throw, it's Navarro. Ball in the air, intercepted! And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
Well, really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Fires one high and deep. And he's got it inside the 20. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. The kickoff team out there getting set. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Looking for a productive play on first down. Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia 7, Ohio 0.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Quarterback will audible. They'll go with a direct snap. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Going up top. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Long, inconsistent incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
On third down, going up top. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. To the air, it's Beck. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Makes the grab outside. It's Lovett.
I guess if you're going to get a 1-yard gain, at least it's kind of a highlight. Great body control, great job understanding how to keep a foot in bounds and give a little toe tap on the sidelines there.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of down.
Looking for the end zone. Fires into traffic, picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Navarro. He's looking deep. Snatches it on the right. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Owen. It's a fumble. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Looking to scramble. He throws one to the left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ohio!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half.
That's the end of the first half with the game tied.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
He's tackled at the 30-yard line. Brings up third down.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking for a man, it's Navarro. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the run. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. It must be great to be a Georgia linebacker, coming downhill with speed. Defensive front eats up blockers.
You Ohio Buck.
It is nice, and it's nice because usually they got 3 guys in front of you. They're eating 5. And those linebackers get to come downhill, make plays in the backfield like you saw right here.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And I think this is important for this
punt.
defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Snagged in the middle, it's Bell. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
That's an absolute strike right there, giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
Nothing but green ahead.
What?
He's at the 10. Touchdown, Dogs! And that one will put him up here in the second half. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a
Few rushing attempts.
Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
14, Ohio, 7.
The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
Wait for kick and nailed it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
I would say nickel and dime it up the field.
Quarterback checking the play. They're going to open this drive with a pass.
Short passes. There you go.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris.
Just run up the middle.
And they picked up
Running up the middle.
on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are
So that's what you gotta do.
to take the easy
Let's get the
steps,
first down.
take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long
There you go.
situations.
They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore?
I'll say run it again.
I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the
I say
left,
run it
way out
again.
to the right, way out in space.
Then next play be a
Right down the
pass.
middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job.
Oh
getting
man,
down the
what's
field,
up?
making a huge
Connection.
He wants
So
to throw.
pixelated.
Catch in the middle, it's Harris.
There you go.
And he goes down after making the grab, picks up a few, but still short of the first down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Run it.
They stop him almost
Right.
immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time
It's
is
all
of the
pixelated.
essence if this offense is going to make a play.
Distorted.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41.
He's letting you running. He's letting you running.
They'll try to run for it. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
Motion from the offense.
Refreshes. It's crazy.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
I can't see. I can make out.
Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Got his man on the right.
Looks like
And he might be
Nintendo
known for
graphics.
run fits, but that was a
The first
short
Madden.
and heavy
Oh,
tackle
boxy
on the
and
tight
all
end.
shit.
You just get the feeling this
But then
defense is going to make
fine.
it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
He knew exactly
Yeah,
what
it's
they
clear
needed
enough.
there, made
All
the
right.
play and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep
There you
going
go.
fast. The
I
clock's
can see
running
it.
down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. They need a lot more
Get rid of it.
drive.
And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your
Stop the
keys.
clock.
You got to make sure
Oh,
you
come
read those
on.
guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled
You have
the
to
trigger.
get
They knew
this,
the
Phil.
quarterback had it. They
You have
went
to
for
get
it,
this.
strung it out. Did a
It's
nice
2 and
job
6.
of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Yeah, 8 seconds.
He's looking for a man
Circle.
on second down. Working the
Just
middle
run
of the field, and it's complete.
Again.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And he got
Damn.
enough for the first down, but
That's all you
somebody
needed.
put the hit stick upside his head.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are.
All
You can
right.
tell with purpose
What's the
when
tricky
they
part?
threw the
Get
sticks,
red zone.
got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had
No
to
more
go,
tries
how
after
to
this.
work the double teams and get some push.
Circle. Circle.
Gets rid of it.
The fuck?
Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough
What was that?
this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but if things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Makes his connection.
No, that sounds not good. That's not
That
good.
completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal.
You gotta pull us something out your ass on this one. You got 34 seconds.
Direct snap.
Oh!
And he's
No.
loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats. So you think this is automatic? This extra point attempt is filled with pressure. And it's good, and we're tied in the 4th quarter. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And what a huge scoring extra point there to get it tied in the final minute. He'll bring it out. It's
Go take it
ETN.
back. Okay.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense.
Alright.
This
What's he
one
gonna
is
do?
about finding the
He's
balance
definitely gonna pass it.
being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
So that clock wasn't
One
moving.
play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Get him!
And the pressure
All right.
will get there. The
OT.
sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
That was as long as 8 seconds. I'll tell you that.
Dropping back, it's Beck.
What are you trying?
He lobs one high down the left side. Incomplete. The final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime.
Alright, Phil. Alright, Phil. You have to stop him, score.
Georgia
Of course
coming
you know
out with
that.
a fresh set of downs.
You gotta get field advantage. Yeah.
Looking for room. It's ETN.
That run play. Ah!
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown,
That's his go-to.
On top here in OT.
Stop using meta.
His third rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
He can go for 2. I bet you.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime.
Okay.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14.
That makes the score Georgia 21, Ohio 14.
That field event, that field position is nah.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown.
20 seconds, Phil.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see.
You got 10 seconds.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio!
Step for step.
They got it in, and now an extra point.
Step for step.
Time. They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Here's your turn, okay.
We
All right.
in the second overtime period. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
This has been a long and physical game, so who's got a little bit left in the tank? This offensive line on their first
They're shutting down your run.
overtime, they're trying to
You
go
gotta
out
pass.
right away and establish the line of scrimmage.
Wide out in motion. Back to throw, it's Navarro. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man.
Just run it up.
Really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop.
That's
nice
easy,
job by the
2
quarterback
yards, right?
being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Bobcats get enough for the first down.
You can throw it in. Positive. I don't know. Don't listen to me.
Where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of
There you
trying
go.
to make those big touchdown runs.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
He might try to stop your run. He thinks you're running.
Give to the back.
He was running.
They get
Okay.
him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention, but okay. I thought you were gonna throw it.
Come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
First and goal, they'll try to take the
They're gonna
lead
stuff. He
in the
stuffed on line,
second
Phil.
overtime. Snap it to the back. Touchdown, Bobcats. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
Push up
You just have to stop him.
everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second
Come on,
level,
Phil.
hats on, hats creating
Oh.
They'll try to pass their way in.
You know you're not supposed to do that.
Lead remains at 6, and now they'll have to go on defense.
You know you fucked up on that.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown.
You have to stop him.
Off the play fake on first down. With the catch, it's Bell. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This coaching staff has really done a nice job marrying the play-action game to their running game. That looked like that was going to be a run. Everything in that play said they're running the ball downhill. At the last second, quarterback pulled the football, and he was able to complete the throw.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Unleashes to the end zone.
Oh my God.
This opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
A crucial 3rd and 3 on this opening drive.
Phil, you can't. Game.
What a huge defensive play in overtime. He'll go down right there, but one.
I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.